AnjuliTV. I'm Anjuli Velazquez. It's been a while since I've done some TV talk here on AnjuliTV. I've just been enjoying and catching up mostly on summer TV. I really didn't expect to be watching as much TV this summer as I am. I was hoping to finish up my Buffy and Angel rewatches and the reviews and move on to rewatching and reviewing some more old favorites like Dawson's Creek and Roswell, and watching some other shows for the first time like Veronica Mars and the second season of Dollhouse and True Blood. But today I'm just going to go through and quickly talk about all the shows I am watching right now. So starting with Mondays, at 8 p.m. is Switched at Birth. A year ago, I would have never guessed that I'd get so into ABC family shows, and now I'm watching 5 different ones. I actually saw an AMC First Look, I think it was, at the theaters one time, and they went more into this show, and I was really excited for it to premiere. In case you haven't seen it, Switched at Birth is about these two 16-year-old girls who are going about their lives like nothing is new or exciting, and Bae, the brunette, is giving blood at school one day and finds out her blood type, and when she tells her parents, they're all like, that's impossible for that to be true. One of us would have to have that certain blood type, and neither of us do, which leads Bae to talking to them and a doctor, and they all find out that they are not biologically related. So then we see Daphne's world, the redhead one, who also happens to be deaf, and they get a phone call explaining the situation. So then they all meet and decide they want to get to know each other, and Daphne and her mom, Regina, end up moving into Bae's parents' guest house since they live in this huge house. Of course, it has a little too cheesy and over-the-top moments, but again, it is ABC Family. But it's okay because I love this show. I especially love Constance Marie, who plays Regina, and Vanessa Morano, who plays Bae. Constance Marie I've loved since she was on George Lopez. She was so funny and a good balance for him. And I just love Bae's character. She's the one that I would have been like in high school. But anyway, Switched at Birth is actually a good show and one worth checking out. It's an interesting situation that they all are in, and it's entertaining to watch how these different characters deal with everything. At 10 p.m. is Rizzoli Isles on TNT. Yay, I'm so happy the show's back. I talked about it a little bit last year in like my third AnjuliTV episode, and it was one of my favorites from last summer, so I'm very excited for this season. There's only been one episode so far, so there's not too much to say about it, but I hope we get a good romance interest for Jane, who is Angie Harmon's character. Last year, she flirted a bit with this FBI guy played by Billy Burke, who I love, and then she actually did have a thing with fellow cop played by Donnie Wahlberg, and I loved that, but then he got his own show, Blue Bloods, and I don't think he's coming back. But the show is great, and it is a little different than the typical cop show because it is led by 2 females, and they have fun chemistry. Also at 10 p.m. is Weeds on Showtime. I haven't watched at all this season because I just recently started watching the show on Netflix, and I'm only in season 3. So I need to catch up and then start watching this season. Tuesdays at 8 is Pretty Little Liars. I love this show. This is one I definitely didn't think I'd like, but I love it. It's so good and has you trying to figure things out constantly, like who the hell A is. And if Ian really did kill Allison. Although from this week's episode it seems as though he didn't, but he still was really shady, so I think he's got to be guilty of something. I think there's more than one A also. I mean, there's got to be, right? There's got to be like at least 2 or 3 of them, like people in cahoots. But I wish we knew already who A was. The show is so great, and they always have the best wardrobe. After Pretty Little Liars at 9 p.m. is a new show, The 9 Lives of Chloe King. I was unsure about this show at first. It definitely has the cheese factor, but it's actually really fun. It stars Skylar Samuels, who I loved on last summer's The Gates, but sadly it got canceled. And it turns out that Chloe, is a Mai, who are these different race of people who are from ancient times and have cat-like qualities, which sounds weird, but it's cool. And the thing that sucks is that she can't kiss humans, but she started dating this guy Brian, who is super cute for her, and I constantly just want them to kiss, and they can't because she'd kill him. I'm really hoping that there's some loophole here that we haven't figured out yet. It does have a little bit of a Buffy-esque feel, definitely like season 1 because she can kick ass and then she has her little puns. Then at 10 p.m. is Hawthorne on TNT. I actually haven't seen this show at all, but have been meaning to watch it, so I've been recording this season because I want to check it out, but I just haven't watched it yet.